Welcome back to our channel, where we transform your English speaking skills every single day. I am Julia, and today we are diving into something extraordinary that will keep you engaged until the very last second, because by the end of this session, you will speak English with confidence you never thought possible. Stay with me, because what you are about to learn will change how you approach English forever. Today, we are exploring a revolutionary technique called shadowing that native speakers use to master languages quickly. This method trains your brain to process English automatically, while teaching your mouth to produce sounds naturally and effortlessly. You will not just watch this lesson. You will participate actively and transform your speaking abilities in real time. Whether you are beginning your English journey or advancing your skills, this practice will elevate your fluency to new heights. The technique we are using today has helped thousands of learners break through their speaking barriers and achieve remarkable progress. So prepare yourself for an immersive experience that combines listening practice with active speaking exercises. Get comfortable, grab something to write with if you wish, and let us begin this transformation together. Shadowing works by having you listen to authentic English and immediately echo what you hear like a mirror, reflects light. This trains your mind to think directly in English without translating and helps your speech muscles develop proper pronunciation patterns. Throughout this lesson, you will practice realistic scenarios from everyday life that prepare you for genuine conversations. We will move through morning routines, workplace dialogues, shopping experiences, and friendly exchanges that you encounter regularly. Each example has been carefully chosen to build your vocabulary, while strengthening your speaking confidence and listening comprehension. Remember that making mistakes is part of learning, so do not worry about perfection. Just focus on participation. The more you repeat these patterns, the more natural English will feel when you speak it spontaneously. Now let us start with our first shadowing exercise, focusing on a typical morning sequence. I will speak each sentence clearly, then pause for you to repeat exactly what you heard. Listen carefully to my pronunciation and try to match my rhythm and intonation as closely as possible. I rise at 7 o'clock each morning. I clean my teeth thoroughly. I wash myself under warm water. I put on my clothes for the day ahead. I prepare a hot cup of tea. I consume my morning meal. I look at my mobile device. I exit my home. I commute to my workplace by public transport. I reach my office at 9 o'clock. I begin my daily tasks. I respond to electronic messages. I communicate with my teammates. I participate in a scheduled discussion. I pause briefly for rest. I have my midday meal at 1 in the afternoon. I go back to my workspace. I complete my duties by 5 o'clock. I depart from the building. I walk toward the transit stop. I travel back to my residence. I unwind on the comfortable furniture. I view entertainment on screen. I prepare the evening meal. I dine together with my loved ones. I clean the dinner plates. I bathe again before sleeping. I study written material. I retire to bed at 10 o'clock at night. Now, we're going to practice those same sentences again, but this time with increased speed and smoother flow. Pay attention to how the words connect naturally when we speak at normal conversational pace. I wake at 7. I brush my teeth quickly. I take my shower. I dress myself. I make some tea. I eat breakfast. I check messages. I leave home. I ride the bus to work. I arrive at 9. I start working. I answer emails. I speak with colleagues. I attend meetings. I rest briefly. I eat lunch. I return to tasks. I finish at 5. I exit the office. I catch the bus. I go home. I rest. I watch shows. I cook food. I eat with family. I wash dishes. I shower again. I read books. I sleep at 10. Excellent progress so far. Now let us move forward to practice real conversations that occur in everyday situations. These dialogues will help you understand the natural rhythm and flow of spoken English between two people. Repeat each line after me and focus on capturing the emotional tone behind the words. Hello there. How have you been doing lately? I am doing quite well today. Thank you for asking. And yourself? I am good though, feeling slightly tired today. Did you perhaps stay awake too late last night? Yes, indeed. I was occupied watching a film. Which particular movie did you choose to watch? I selected a comedy that made me laugh. That certainly sounds like an enjoyable choice. It was genuinely funny and entertaining throughout. Perhaps I should watch that one as well. You definitely should. It is worth your time. This is just the beginning of building your conversational confidence. So stay focused and keep repeating with me. Let us continue with another casual exchange that you might experience during your week. Hey there, do you happen to be available this coming weekend? I believe so. What did you have in mind? Would you like to visit the shopping centre together? Sure, that sounds good. What time works for you? Maybe sometime around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That time sounds perfectly fine to me. Should we use public transportation or drive ourselves? Let us take the bus for convenience. All right then, I will see you this Saturday. See you then. Looking forward to it. These short back and forth conversations help you practice the natural flow of dialogue in English. They also teach you common phrases and questions that appear frequently in real-life interactions. Now, before we continue further, I want to ask you something important. If you are finding this shadowing practice helpful and want to improve your English even faster, please take just 2 seconds right now to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you never miss our daily English lessons. Your support helps us create more valuable content for learners like you around the world. Now let us get back to our practice with a scenario at a coffee shop. Hello, I would like to place an order for coffee. Certainly, what type of coffee would you prefer today? 1 cappuccino, if you please. Would you like that served hot or with ice? Hot, please. That would be perfect. Would you care for any sugar with that? No sugar for me. Thank you very much. All right, your total comes to $4. Here is the payment for you. Thank you. Your beverage will be prepared shortly. Now, we will practice a conversation that takes place at the grocery store. Excuse me, please. Where might I locate the milk products? Aisle 5 on your right-hand side. Thank you so much for your help. Do you also carry fresh bread here? Yes, we do. It is positioned near the entrance area. That is great news. I will purchase 1 loaf, please. Would you like a bag for your items? Yes, please. That would be helpful. That will be $6 in total. Here you are. Have yourself a wonderful day. You as well, thank you. Now, we are going to add more natural speed and conversational tone to our shadowing practice. Try your best to maintain the pace as we move through these sentences together. Remember that the goal here is not achieving perfection, but training your ears and mouth to work as a team. I wake up early. I brush my teeth fast. I take a shower. I get dressed. I make tea. I eat breakfast. I check messages. I leave home. I go to work. I talk with co-workers. I write emails. I take lunch. I finish work. I come home. I relax completely. I watch programs. I make dinner. I eat with family. I clean kitchen. I take shower. I go to bed. Let us practice one more time, but this time with more emotion and feeling in our voices. Listen carefully to the tone and try to mirror it exactly. Hey, how are things going for you? Pretty good overall, and you? Not too bad, just feeling tired. Was it a long day for you? Yeah, filled with many meetings. Same situation here as well. Want to grab coffee later, perhaps? Sure, I would really love that. Practicing with emotional tone is crucial because in real conversations, we do not speak like machines. We express our feelings through our voice, including excitement, fatigue, happiness, and surprise. Shadowing helps you learn how to sound more authentic by copying genuine expressions with appropriate emotion. Now, we are moving into a short story format where you will repeat each sentence after me. Are you prepared to begin? Let us start. Sarah is studying at a college currently. She resides in New York City. Every single morning she awakens at 6 o'clock. She goes for a run through the park. Then she takes a refreshing shower. She prepares oatmeal for her breakfast. She catches the subway to her university. She attends all her scheduled classes. She takes detailed notes. She meets her friends at lunchtime. They talk and laugh together. After class finishes, she studies in the library. She returns to her home at 6 in the evening. She cooks pasta for her dinner. She watches an educational documentary. She goes to bed early for rest. That summarizes Sarah's typical day. Now, let us shadow the story again with fewer pauses and more continuous flow. Sarah studies in New York City. She wakes early and runs in the park. She showers, eats oatmeal and rides the subway. She attends classes, meets friends, and studies hard. She goes home, eats dinner, watches television, and sleeps. These short stories help you practice longer sentences and everyday vocabulary together. They also help you remember natural sentence patterns that native speakers use. Let us continue with a new character to practice another daily routine. Now, we will follow a young man named Michael who works as a delivery driver. Repeat after me and try to keep your voice sounding as natural as possible. Michael wakes up at 6:30 every single morning. He turns off his alarm immediately. He stretches his body and yawns. He takes a quick shower. He puts on his work uniform. He eats toast and drinks hot coffee. He checks his delivery schedule on his mobile phone. He grabs his keys and heads to his vehicle. He starts the engine. He drives to the warehouse location. He picks up all the packages for the day. He loads them carefully into his vehicle. He checks his delivery route. He puts on his safety belt and starts driving. He listens to the radio as he drives around. He delivers packages to houses and office buildings. He greets customers in a polite manner. He sometimes chats for a brief minute. He takes photographs as proof of delivery. He eats lunch at a food truck. He continues with more deliveries until 5 in the afternoon. He returns the vehicle to the warehouse. He signs out for the day. He drives his personal car home. He takes a shower and relaxes completely. He eats dinner with his parents. He watches a television program. He goes to bed at 10 o'clock. Now let us repeat Michael's routine more fluently and smoothly. Michael wakes early. He gets ready fast. He checks his schedule. He grabs keys. He goes to warehouse. He loads packages. He checks route. He starts delivering. He greets people. He takes photos. He eats lunch. He finishes deliveries. He signs out. He goes home. He relaxes. He eats dinner. He goes to bed. Shadowing helps you memorize common sentence structures in a natural way. Now, we are going to work on some practice dialogues together. These will help you respond to everyday questions and become comfortable with short conversations. Repeat after me carefully. What time do you usually wake up? I wake up at 6:30 in the morning. Do you eat breakfast every single day? Yes, I usually eat toast and eggs. What do you do after breakfast is finished? I get ready for work and check my schedule. How do you travel to your workplace? I drive my vehicle there. What do you do at your workplace? I deliver packages to customers. When do you take your lunch break? Around 1 in the afternoon. Where do you typically eat lunch? Usually at a food truck nearby. What time do you finish your work? I finish around 5 o'clock. What do you do during the evening? I relax, eat dinner, and watch television programs. These simple questions and answers form the foundation of basic conversation. Shadow them with me one more time with better speed and rhythm. What time do you wake up? 6:30 exactly. Do you eat breakfast daily? Yes, toast and eggs. What do you do after? Get ready and check schedule. How do you commute to work? I drive there. What do you do at work? Deliver packages around town. When do you eat lunch? At 1 o'clock. Where do you eat it? At a food truck. When do you finish working? Around 5 o'clock. What do you do in evenings? Relax, eat, and watch television. Now let us practice a different scenario at the train station. You will hear a natural dialogue between two people travelling. Repeat each line after me. Excuse me, please. Does this train go to Central Station? Yes, it does go there. What time will it arrive there? Around 10:45. Thank you very much for your help. Is this the correct platform? Yes, you are in the right place. Great. Thank you again for confirming. You are welcome. Have safe travels. Let us do it again with emotion and better fluency. Excuse me, does this train go to Central? Yes, it does. What time does it arrive there? Around 10:45. Thanks so much. Is this the right platform? Yes, it is. Perfect, thanks again. No problem at all. Safe travels. Shadowing with emotion helps you sound more like a native English speaker. Now let us try a short exercise. Taking place in a grocery store. I will say the conversation, and you repeat after me. Hi there, can I help you find something today? Yes, please. I am looking for rice. It is located in aisle 3. Thank you. Do you also have almond milk? Yes, it is in the dairy section. Great, I will go check there now. Let me know if you need anything else. Thanks, I definitely will. Let us try one more time, but faster this round. Hi, need help? Yeah, where is the rice? Aisle 3. Thanks, got almond milk. Dairy section over there. Great, thanks so much. Anytime at all. You are doing excellent work so far. Let us move into a new short story to continue our shadowing practice together. This one is about a woman named Maya who works at a bookstore. Maya starts her day at 8 in the morning. She walks to the bookstore from her apartment. She enjoys the fresh morning air outside. When she arrives, she unlocks the door and turns on all the lights. She checks the cash register carefully. She arranges new books on the display shelves. She sweeps the floor and prepares the reading area nicely. Customers begin arriving at 9 o'clock. She helps them find books they want. She recommends new arrivals to interested customers. She rings up purchases at the counter. She answers phone calls professionally. She takes a break at noon. She eats a sandwich and drinks iced tea. After lunch, she restocks books on shelves. She checks the inventory list carefully. She chats with a regular customer about mystery novels. She writes a small book review to post on the store board. At 6 in the evening, she closes the register. She counts all the cash carefully. She turns off the lights and locks the door securely. She walks home tired but happy. Now repeat Maya's day with me in smoother sentences. Maya walks to work early. She opens the bookstore doors. She sets things up nicely. Customers come in steadily. She helps them find books. She sells books professionally. She takes a lunch break. She eats and rests. She restocks shelves carefully. She chats with customers. She closes the shop down. She walks home content. Stories like this help you think in complete sentences. They also give you context, which makes learning much easier. Let us finish this section with a few more shadowing questions and answers. What does Maya do for work? She works at a bookstore. What time does she start working? At 8 in the morning. How does she commute to work? She walks there. What does she do in the morning hours? She prepares the store. What does she do at lunch? She eats and takes a break. What time does she leave work? At 6 in the evening. Now repeat those again with rhythm. What is her job? Bookstore clerk. When does she start? 8 in the morning. How does she go? She walks. What is her morning like? Busy and productive. What about lunch? Eats a sandwich. What time does she leave? 6 o'clock. You are making excellent progress today. Keep your voice relaxed and confident as you shadow along with me. You are not just learning words right now. You are building speaking habits that will stay with you permanently. The more you practice it, the more natural English will feel. Let us continue our shadowing journey with a new story. This time about a woman named Rebecca, who works in a hospital as a nurse. You will repeat each sentence after me, and we will focus on fluency, pronunciation, and natural sentence flow. Rebecca wakes up at 5 in the morning. She takes a quick shower. She puts on her nurse uniform. She eats a small breakfast. She packs her lunch bag. She leaves her apartment at 6 o'clock. She drives to the hospital. She arrives by 6:30. She greets the receptionist warmly. She checks the patient list. She walks into the hospital ward. She greets the patients with a kind smile. She checks their vital signs. She gives them medicine. She listens to their needs. She speaks to the doctor. She updates patient charts. She helps with small procedures. She assists in emergencies. She eats lunch in the break room. She takes a short rest. She goes back to work. She helps more patients. She speaks kindly and calmly. Her shift ends at 6 in the evening. She hands over her report. She changes her clothes. She drives home. She takes a shower. She eats dinner. She watches a cooking show. She goes to bed early. Now let us do the same routine with smoother flow. Rebecca wakes early. She showers and gets ready. She eats a small meal. She packs lunch. She drives to work. She checks patient list. She walks through ward. She greets everyone kindly. She gives medicine. She updates charts. She helps with care. She takes break. She goes back to work. She finishes by 6. She drives home. She relaxes. She eats. She sleeps early. Let us do a small question and answer shadowing practice from Rebecca's routine. What does Rebecca do? She is a nurse. What time does she wake up? At 5 in the morning. How does she go to work? She drives. Where does she work? At a hospital. What does she do there? She helps patients. What time does her shift end? At 6 in the evening. What does she do after work? She eats and relaxes. When does she sleep? Early at night. Now repeat it with shorter answers. Job title, nurse. Wake up time, 5. Commute method, drive. Workplace location, hospital. Main duties, patient care. Shift ends, 6. After work activities, dinner and relax. Sleep time, early. Next, let us shadow a dialogue from a hospital scene. This will help you build your vocabulary and comfort with medical-related conversations. Repeat after me. Hello, I am your nurse today. How are you feeling right now? I feel a bit tired. Did you sleep well last night? Not really well. I had some pain. Where is the pain located? In my lower back area. I will let the doctor know immediately. Thank you very much. Can I have some water, please? Of course, I will bring it now. Now let us try that again with natural flow. Hi, I am your nurse today. How are you feeling? A little tired. Did you sleep okay? Not much, actually. Had some pain. Where exactly is it? Lower back area. I will tell the doctor. Thanks so much. Can I get some water? Sure, I will bring it now. Shadowing these short dialogues trains your ears to understand how English sounds when it is relaxed and trains your mouth to speak it smoothly. Let us go to another everyday topic, eating at a restaurant. Repeat after me carefully. Hello, welcome to our restaurant. Table for 1, please. Right this way, please. Can I see the menu? Of course you can. Are you ready to order? Yes, I am. I will have the chicken salad. Would you like a drink? Just water, please. Anything else today? No, that is all. Your food will be ready shortly. Thank you very much. Let us repeat that faster now. Hi, welcome here. Table for one? Yes, follow me. Here is the menu. Ready to order. Chicken salad, please. Any drink? Just water. Anything else? That is it. Food will be ready soon. Thanks. Let us now go into a story of a high school student named Daniel. Daniel is 16 years old. He wakes up at 7 in the morning. He takes a shower. He eats cereal for breakfast. He packs his school bag. He leaves home at 7:45. He takes the school bus. He arrives at school by 8:15. He goes to his locker. He grabs his books. His first class is mathematics. He listens carefully. He takes notes. Next, he has science class. Then he goes to English class. He eats lunch with friends. They talk and laugh. After lunch, he attends history and physical education. At 3 in the afternoon, school ends. He takes the bus home. He changes clothes. He eats a snack. He does homework. He plays video games. He eats dinner with his family. He studies for a test. He goes to bed at 10 at night. Now let us repeat that with natural rhythm. Daniel wakes at 7. He showers, eats cereal, and packs his bag. He leaves at 7:45. He takes the bus. He reaches school at 8:15. He goes to class. He studies math, science, and English. He eats lunch with friends. He finishes with history and gym. He goes home. He relaxes. He does homework. He eats dinner. He studies and goes to bed. Let us do quick question and answer shadowing for Daniel. Who is Daniel? A student. How old is he? 16 years old. What time does he wake up? 7 in the morning. How does he get to school? By school bus. What is his first class? Mathematics. When does school end? 3 in the afternoon. What does he do after school? Homework and games. What time does he sleep? 10 at night. Now let us shift the practice to polite conversation shadowing. These are useful in many real-life situations. Repeat after me. Excuse me, may I ask a question? Sure, go ahead. Where is the nearest ATM machine? Just around the corner. Thank you so much. You are welcome. Have a nice day. You too. Now, with more speed and emotion. Excuse me, can I ask something? Sure thing. Where is the ATM? Around the corner. Thanks a lot. No problem. Have a great day. You too. Let us do a travel scenario now. Hi, I would like to check in. May I see your passport, please? Yes, here it is. How many bags are you checking? Just one bag. Do you have any hand luggage? Yes, one backpack. Here is your boarding pass. Thank you. Now faster. Hi, checking in. Passport, please. Here you go. Bags to check. 1. Hand luggage. Backpack. Here is your pass. Thanks. As you repeat these dialogues, pay attention to stress and intonation. English has a musical quality to it. Some words are stressed while others are soft. Shadowing helps you copy this music and sound more natural. Keep practicing daily routines, short answers, emotional tone, and everyday conversations. This will build your fluency step by step. Let us continue building your speaking rhythm and fluency with more realistic and helpful examples. Now, we will explore common travel-related phrases and daily communication that you can shadow along with me. These examples are helpful whether you are planning a trip, talking with friends, or just practicing your English in everyday situations. As always, repeat each sentence after me and focus on your pronunciation and flow. Let us begin with a travel conversation. Hi, I need a taxi to the airport. Sure thing. When do you want it? Tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. What is your address? 22 Oakwood Street. And your name? Rachel Green. Okay, the taxi will arrive at 5:50. Thank you so much. You are welcome. Now let us repeat it naturally. Hi, need a taxi to airport? Yes, tomorrow at 6. Your address? 22 Oakwood. Name, Rachel Green. Got it, taxi at 5:50. Thanks. You are welcome. Let us practice some common airport announcements. Repeat after me. Flight 218 to London is now boarding at Gate 7. All passengers should proceed to the gate immediately. Please have your passport and boarding pass ready. Final call for Flight 102 to New York. If you are on this flight, go to Gate 12 now. Attention all passengers. Due to weather conditions, some flights may be delayed. Please check the screens for updated information. Now shadow them with more rhythm. London Flight 218 boarding at Gate 7. Please go to gate now. Have your passport and boarding pass. Final call, Flight 102 to New York. Gate 12 immediately. Weather delay possible. Check screens for info. These phrases help you feel confident when travelling. Next, let us practice polite questions in daily life. These will help you when asking for help or giving directions. Repeat after me. Can you help me find this address? Sure. What is the name of the street? It is Maple Street. Go straight and turn left. Is it far from here? No, just 5 minutes by foot. Thank you so much. Anytime. Now again, but faster. Can you help me? What is the street? Maple Street. Go straight then left. Is it far? 5 minutes. Thanks a lot. No problem. Let us shadow some friendly introductions. Hi, I am Alex. Nice to meet you. Hi, Alex. I am Jordan. Where are you from? I am from Canada. And you? I am from Australia. Cool. What do you do? I am a student. That is great. Let us repeat more naturally. Hey, I am Alex. Jordan here. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Canada. And you? Australia. Nice. What do you do? Student. Cool. Now let us go into a new story to practice longer sentence structure. This story is about Olivia, a young woman who works from home. Olivia is a graphic designer. She works for a company in another city. She lives in a small apartment. Her job is remote, so she works from home. She starts her day at 8 in the morning. She makes coffee and opens her laptop. She checks emails and replies to messages. She starts working on her design projects. She takes a break at 11 to stretch. She eats a light lunch around noon. She attends a video meeting with her team. In the afternoon, she works on a new presentation. She listens to soft music while she works. She takes another short break at 3 in the afternoon. She finishes her tasks by 5. She closes her laptop and cleans her desk. In the evening, she goes for a walk. She talks with her neighbour. She comes home and makes dinner. She watches a show and reads a book. She goes to bed at 10. Now repeat Olivia's story in a more fluent tone. Olivia works from home. She starts at 8. She checks emails, works on designs, takes breaks, eats lunch, and joins meetings. She finishes by 5. In the evening she walks, talks with neighbours, eats dinner, watches television, and reads before sleeping. Let us go over questions and answers from Olivia's story. What does Olivia do? She is a graphic designer. Where does she work? From home? What time does she start? At 8 in the morning. What does she do in the morning? Email and design work. When does she take lunch? Around noon. What about the afternoon? More work and meetings. What does she do in the evening? Walks, eats, relaxes. When does she sleep? At 10. Now quicker answers. Job, designer. Work location, home. Start time, 8. Morning tasks, emails. Lunchtime, noon. Afternoon, projects. Evening, relax. Sleep, 10. You have practiced extensively today, and your dedication is remarkable. Every sentence you repeated has strengthened your English speaking abilities. Remember that fluency is not built overnight, but through consistent daily practice. Shadowing is one of the most powerful techniques available to language learners because it combines listening and speaking simultaneously. This dual action creates strong neural pathways in your brain that make English feel more automatic. The more you practice shadowing, the less you will need to think about grammar and vocabulary consciously. Your mouth will know what to say, and your ears will understand naturally. Make shadowing a part of your daily routine, just like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. Even 10 minutes of focused shadowing practice each day will produce noticeable improvements within weeks. You can shadow anywhere, while walking, cooking, commuting, or relaxing at home. The key is consistency and regular practice rather than occasional intensive sessions. Do not worry if you stumble over words or cannot match the speed perfectly at first. Every expert was once a beginner, and every fluent speaker started with simple sentences. Your progress may feel slow at times, but trust the process because improvement is happening, even when you cannot see it. Each repetition is training your brain and building your confidence bit by bit. Keep returning to these examples and practice them until they feel completely natural. Then challenge yourself with new material and continue expanding your abilities. Remember that learning English is a journey, not a destination. So enjoy each step along the way. Thank you so much for dedicating your time to learning with me today. If you found this shadowing practice helpful, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you receive notifications about our new videos. Your support means everything and helps us create more valuable content for English learners worldwide. I am Julia, and I will see you again in our next lesson. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and keep speaking English with confidence. Goodbye for now, and best wishes on your English learning journey.